I'm Carla Stewart, and I'm with Skagit Speedway, and we're going to meet one of our Skagit racers today. And
Oh
I
yeah,
just
go
wanted
down with it.
to let you know that we're going to do more of this. So if you have questions, let us know. If you have somebody you want us to talk to, we'll be happy to talk to them. So at this point, we're going to introduce you to
It's
Adam
fine.
Holtrop. Adam, what do you do during the week when you're not racing? As far as work, are you a family man? Do you have kids?
I do. I have two kids. I got a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old, Kaiser and Riken, boy and girl here. Love them dearly. They're my entire life. I just went over to work at Janakey in November.
Okay.
It's probably been one of the best things I've ever done.
Long time local company, right?
Yeah, they're amazing.
And
amazing
a new
to work
sponsor
for.
of the Speedway this year.
I saw that.
All right. Well, can you show us around? You said you just moved in here 3 weeks ago, not months, weeks.
3 weeks ago. Yeah, it's still an absolute disaster. There's everything's everywhere. It's a work in progress by far.
There's a monkey up in your rafters.
That's the watch guard.
Okay.
But yeah, no, we're just trying to get everything put away, put together. It's still a work in progress, but it's still, we can race out of here and be happy
and close to the track.
Yeah, it's only 4 miles, so it's good
there.
there.
Oh, nice.
So,
awesome.
Yeah.
So, talking a little bit more about the family. You lived in this area. You live in this area. You grew up in this area.
Yeah.
You went to Skagit as a kid. And are you from a family of racers?
Yeah. So my dad, Ron Holtrop, ran late models. My grandfather, Louis Nutter, he ran late models and championships up at Skagit Speedway as well. I spent my entire life at that place, and just I love it. I love going there. It's home. I mean, I know everybody up there.
So when did you start racing yourself? There.
At Skagit, I started racing at Skagit in 2007.
Okay. And what class was that?
I was running the Hornet cars. And I ran them until 2009 when I graduated high school and I moved to North Carolina.
You did?
Yep. So I moved to North Carolina then and went to NASCAR Technical Institute in Mooresville, North Carolina.
Yeah.
And spent almost 10 years back there building NASCARs and traveling all over.
10 years?
Almost.
Homesick?
Yeah, it wasn't fun anymore.
It wasn't? Okay.
So it was time to come home.
So are you a big notebook guy? Do you have a notebook that has
that
all kinds of details?
There's got about 8 years of it.
Really?
It's
okay.
like 100 pounds. I keep notes on everything. We come in on Sundays, we wash the car, we go through everything, put it up on the rack, let it dry, get all the alcohol out of the carburetor, fill it full of oil so it's de-alcoholed, pull the plugs out, let the motor dry, and just come in on Monday and see what we got going on.
Talking about the family, do they all come on race night?
Weekly.
Race day?
Weekly. My mom runs the books of this whole thing, so I don't. Like I said, everyone on this team has a job. She runs the books and the money of all that, takes care of the sponsors, talks to them. I talk to them though at the same time.
Right.
But when it comes to all that, she takes care of it. All I ask is can I go buy this, or are we good or not?
Yeah.
Yes or no, that's all I need. I don't need to know what's in there. I just need to know if we can go get this part or not.
And as a racer, are you always looking for sponsors? It just doesn't end just because the season starts.
No,
it's throughout the season, correct?
It doesn't end. I mean, the partnerships on this car, I mean, it's, you say sponsors, partnerships, advertising, whatever you want them to do. You've got to present yourself and hold yourself to a higher standard and make sure that everyone on your car is represented properly.
It's part of them.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a family team. I mean, 100% a family team. My grandma, my mom, my kids, my uncle, everybody. It's a family team. It's a family affair. It's been that way from day one. My kids love coming to the shop and help Dad work on the race car. Obviously they don't know a lot doing, but you hand them a wrench and just say, "Here, go tighten stuff up," and go. So they're over there for a while, just clanging and stuff, and they're doing everything they can possibly do to help, and they're happy.
When you won, you jumped up on top, and
it's a show.
So, have you done it with this car?
I haven't had a win with this car yet.
Okay, so maybe this weekend.
I'm hoping so. I was hoping so last weekend.
Well, I'll tell you. When I was in the stands walking around, there was people cheering for you, and someone said, "I hope he wins," because you were in the lead. Hope he wins because I want to see him up on the roof. Now, is that something you practice, or is that something the first time you did it, you just seemed like the thing to do?
Kind of just spur of the moment. Whenever I get out of the car, it's just however it hits me.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's
many emotions.
Oh yeah, especially not only for me but all my guys. Yeah. They bust their butts just as much as I do on this thing, and just to finally get that win, it's the payoff.
Yeah.
You finally get it. I talk to Rick Smith a lot. I've known Rick and the whole Smith family my whole life.
Right.
You know, Austin Smith's one of my best friends. You know, we used to run 250s and stuff up there in Deming.
At Deming, yeah.
And I was just, you know, one of his crew guys with that, his dad and everybody there. And, you know, we used to race go-karts together. And I mean, it's just, you kind of look to the whole modified class, and it's kind of a stacked field. I mean, there's a lot of good drivers, and it's a hard class to run in. It really is. You know, it sucks that Rick's not there this year with his medical stuff that he's got going on, and his heart attack and everything else that he had, and it sucks because he was always one of my favorite drivers next to my dad and stuff in the late models, and to be able to get to run with him, that just makes it even better.
And if you were to beat him,
that was always my goal. you always got one guy you want to beat all the time. It was Rick. Well, now it seems like.
So do you have a favorite track?
I love Skagit. Skagit's my home track. The safety crew's amazing. The staff's amazing. You know, I wish we had more races.
Yeah.
I really do, because I love my home racetrack.
Right.
I mean, it's home. I know everybody. I mean, I like going out. I love going out of state and racing, going down to Elmo once in a while. But I'm 4 miles from the racetrack.
Yeah.
I want to race at home.
The facility is beautiful.
I
think
it is a gorgeous facility. I mean, I've been all over this country racing with the NASCAR stuff and even running my own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This place doesn't get any better. I mean, I've been to Eldora, I've been to Knoxville and stuff like that. I mean, they're nice, but it's not home.
Right.
This place is amazing. What they have done to promote this place, and with all the replacing of the bleachers and the big screen on the backstretch when it does work, you know,
it's working now.
It's working perfect now, but boy, that was a pain.
Yeah.
But it's just every little thing they keep doing, it's just getting better.
Yeah.
You know, and I wish we could race more at home. I wish we could run more classes. You know, I don't see why we can't run more than 3 classes a night, but that's my call. I don't run all that. I'm here to play in their sandbox and put on a good show for all the fans.
That's what the product on the track, right?
Exactly.
But how about that crowd opening night last weekend?
That was nuts. There was a little bit of everything.
Yes.
If the rest of this year goes like that was, boy, we're gonna have a good year. We had a streaker in the crowd. We had a beer pyramid. Some guy passed out in the bleachers.
Oh no.
I mean, there was a guy that ended up running his modified up into the back of his truck when he tried loading his trailer. I mean, you had a little bit of everything. I mean, the place was packed, parking down in the bowl and across the street.
So the goal for this year in racing
I'm gonna win championship. That's the goal for this year.
Okay.
So that is my goal. I want to win some races, and I want to win that championship.
Well,
I want to have my seat at the head of the table, and I want a big trophy at the end of the year.
Right. I think you have a lot of followers. I think you have a lot of people that are rooting for you. And then what social medias do you have so they can follow?
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I don't do Twitter. I just don't do it. It's too weird.
And you have somebody dedicated to do just that.
My guy Jordan on the team, he does it all. So I thank God for that, because that means I don't have to do it. I'm not a Facebook person. I mean, I look at Facebook, but I'm not a tech savvy person. I really don't care about it.
Yeah.
I'm glad he likes to do it and wants to do it. By God, here you go, man. Just don't make us look dumb. I hope so. I haven't won since 2022, and we've been right there. This is the best this car's ever been since we've had it. So
I think it's going to be a guaranteed top dance.
I hope so. I will dent the roof and not care. But,
Thank you very much for taking some time. I hope we can do this again.
Oh yeah. Hopefully Saturday we can be talking again.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.